Oh yeah, hi, look, the gateway to Sandy. Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night review. We are live, obviously. Um, who the fuck cares if Becky Lynch is leaving WWE? Not an ounce of difference would be made, even if she's gone or not. Okay, only just I'll get it. A few percentage of the fat neckbeards would be angry and maybe no watch or whatever. I mean, they're still gonna watch anyways. They're just gonna be a little bit disappointed because get it, because they're weirdos. They're gonna care that their pronoun bitch is leaving or fucking whatever. But she's not leaving. You dumb retard. She's not leaving. Okay, she's gonna just take a fucking break. It's in her contract, whatever, but you know damn well she's not leaving this shit. Because unfortunately, this fucking garbage company values her. They'll value her more than fucking Edge. You wanna know why? Because she's a Triple H person, and her and Seth Rollins are Triple H people. They'll be valued because they're from NXT. And though, like guys like Edge and a lot of people who sadly went to AEW, they were never valued much because you know they're not one of the boys or whatever that Triple H valued. It's not his puppets or children or whatever. They're so who the fuck cares? She's not leaving the fucking company. She's not gonna go to AEW. Even if she was to go to AEW, nobody would care. She would just be. She's just like Sasha Banks, over as fuck. No one fucking cares. Okay. Grabbing Coca-Colas, I reported. Drinking my Nestle Spider-Man bitches go, oh shit, and happy Memorial Day. God bless our men and women in uniform. Unfortunately, this show was not memorable to make you care. It's just a darn shame that holiday episodes are just not sort of value. You know what I mean? Like, why do we... It's so much for like this new regime. Even that McMahon is gone. This freaking show just felt like the same fucking typical shit that you would see when Vince McMahon was still in charge, anyways. Okay, that like well out of touch Vince. It's still the same fucking shit. Even as a holiday episode. My God, it's like there's still like nothing is happening. I mean, but here's the thing: it really just felt like a typical Raw. I guess that's the only thing I will say. It felt like just still a typical Raw, but still like felt like they were still kind of lazy at the same time because again, it's a Memorial Day weekend and shit like that. It's a holiday, whatever. But at the same time, you can still tell like nothing has happened much in this shit. Like why? My God, it still felt like an everyday Raw, really, at the same time in a weird sense. But like, come on here, like on a holiday episode still, when you're gonna have people who are home and I don't know, you want to make water to make people care about your fucking show. Even if there's a holiday, your goal should make people want to fucking watch your show, make must see television. But again, wrestling is gay now, so how the fuck are you gonna make people care about your fucking shows anyways? Especially with the fucking garbage people you have fucking now. You're not. You're just not. The only positive I can say is that they had something that happened on the show where it led to the main event thing, which, okay, fine. That was the only credit I could give to that show, which I'm surprised they even tried to do. But at the same time, who the fuck really cares in the end of the fucking day? Okay? Yeah, other than that, man, this show is not memorable. It's unmemorable. You're never gonna freaking remember this. We can remember the troops and thank them for their sacrifices, but unfortunately, no one's gonna fucking remember this shit. Just like Raw for every Memorial Day for the past like fucking years. There's not even Cena there to like like I'm here because the step soldiers died. I never late. I never hibernate. I'm never gonna take a break nation. Buy my merchandise. I live in children. I live in the military. I'm sadly not there to save the military nation. You see, because without Cena, the cancer kids will die, and without Cena, the more military people will die. I'm just kidding, honestly, with that, but come on, like, where the fuck is Cena at to fucking say, yeah, I done live the military. I done lived it. I'm a self-fake Marine myself, nation. Even though I fucking suck at that China Cena, China man's nation there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so, yeah, Raw happened. No Cena. You know, no Cena to save the military or freaking talk about the military. Isn't that sad how nowadays that now Cena's no longer there to talk about how he loves the military and I love the children. Yeah. Yeah. And he could fucking be the one to narrate. Like, wouldn't he be the one to narrate the fucking Memorial Day fucking video package they have? And, you know, listen, I'm not saying, like, I understand, we gotta be topical. See, we gotta be topical. We gotta showcase that we love the military. But, like, at the same time, like, you know, they're not even showcasing footage of, like, you know, wrestlers with the military. You know, I don't know. Just to bring it back to, like, you know, what you are as a show. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. I understand it has to be top. It's one of those things. I don't even think they freaking were topical when they had Martin Luther King Jr. Day and they had freaking, like, they showcase a Martin Luther King thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even care anymore. It's been the same shit for years, folks. They barely make you care about any other show anyways. But even as a fucking Memorial Day show, it has still failed to make you care. I know Smart's gonna pretend to care because get it, oh, you know, Becky Lynch's last match for apparently her contract, blah, blah, blah. And get it, one thing that happened on the show, even though technically it did not happen on the show. So here's what happened. Here's my main problem about this shit too. WWE does not know how to fucking pace themselves. And I already talked about this with AEW. I talked about this a bunch of times lately, but it's still the truth. WWE ran out of time tonight and got cut off when they supposedly were supposed to showcase one key factor from this show. They showed it on their stupid YouTube channel, and it was Liv Morgan kissing Dominic after the match, or Dominic was like hesitant. I guess he's hesitant because, you know, he's pretty, you know, he's part of the Judgment Gay. And they're all fucking the secret bisexuals. Like, oh, well, women kissing me? He rather just enjoy dicks, I guess. It's not a shame that Dominic used to be a fucking nice child, but then he freaking, you know, this is what, I'm telling you, this is what's the problem with the LGBT community. It freaking risen up and it converted poor little Dom to fucking be gay boy. Like, the fuck? Or you just like, you know, like, what the fuck's wrong with this world, man? That's not good stuff. But anyways, freaking, like, Liv Morgan kissed him, and yeah, and that was like a thing that was cut off. Like, what's that fucking tell you? This shit, this company and modern wrestling in general. This was also the problem with AEW last night. They want to do these long matches. They want to showcase these wrestlers doing their spots in blah blah blah. Get, you know, one wrestler, you know, the pacing of their match, and like one wrestler's gotta fucking do fucking whatever, you know, and then like leads to the other guy. It's so many fucking shitty reversals, shit, false finish crap. And then, you know, getting their spots in, and then it leads to fucking a long, garbage, terrible match that you're not gonna remember in, like, God knows what. I guarantee you, even though I thought the Double or Nothing show was not terrible, I'm not gonna remember that show. I'm really not. Okay? This show won't be memorable at all. But it's like, come on here. But, like, there's something that we should remember as the big thing of the show. It was not even on the show. So it doesn't really count anyways as part of the fucking show that people are talking about supposedly. But whatever, like regardless, even if that was on the show, who the fuck really cares about one stupid fucking little shitty kiss? That how does a fucking guy that not fucking, like literally, this is the fucking problem with fucking modern wrestling too. Like, or like the way they're booking. Dominic should essentially be like Eddie. They want to talk about his like father like son, like getting kayfabe, he's his son. Shouldn't like Dominic try to be a player? Or shouldn't he have like, instead of fucking, I don't know, for some reason being crazy for Becky, for what's this stupid bitch name? Rhea Ripley, who basically is the man in a relationship. Shouldn't he be like, again, there should have been a character arc. Dominic should have been like a man. He should have fucking grown to be a man. convert back. What's her name? Again, so much for these bitches being on the show. Rhea Ripley, convert her to be more feminine. That way, and she could be fucking embraced by the crowd more, her and embracing more femininity. That would make sense why she's having longer hair now. It leads to Dom, that's not good enough for Dom, and now they could just, and then the whole bullshit was going on now, that way it leads to him getting with Liv and all these chicks even, you know what I mean? And then it could be essentially the modern Eddie China shit. But no! It's gotta be fucking, mommy, I like getting pegged by mommy shit, and I'm disgusted when a chick kisses me. I don't know, man. I don't fucking get it. But that's not even part of the fucking show, so how does it really fucking count to make... okay, one fucking shit anyways does not make a show, folks, okay? Just saying. This entire show was boring, was terrible, and you complain too much. If you don't like it, why do you keep watching? Well, because so I could get your motherfuckers to fucking think, and actually wake you guys up. There's a lot of these fucking shitty people in the YWC and the IWC that like to lie to you and like to say stupid shit. They want to fucking fake praise this shit. I gotta be the only realest motherfucker on this fucking community when guys like, unfortunately, people who actually would say the same shit are no longer watching anymore because, again, they sadly given up or they have things to do, and it's like it comes to a point where, they couldn't keep doing this shit anymore. It's only guys like me and Vince Russo and Dr. Chris, the Sportskeeda people there. It's only guys like those people to speak the fucking truth if you really think about it. Technical Work Rate Productions even, but they don't do Raw reviews. A lot of people don't sadly do Raw reviews anymore, whatever, in like my side of the community. And everyone else, they like to fucking pretend to fake praise whatever. I'm not saying there's, like, people who I don't hate, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, JD from NY, I don't hate the guy as, like, whatever before. I think the guy could be entertaining and whatever, and I think that he does speak truth. Even though he's a very smarky guy. But again, he's a smark, and wants to fake praise a lot of shit with WWE and AEW or whatever. Another thing, but again, aside from that, like, who the fuck's gonna really care about this shit, honestly? Come on here. A lot of this shit, and again, they're all gonna fake praise Triple H acting like he's this great booker, which, if they were to find out this was booked by Vince, they would turn their back on this shit, I guarantee it. But my god, this shit sucks. Okay? Oh, why are you still watching, Well, for one, this is actually one of the big contents that I get views for. And I actually like to make videos, so shut the fuck up. And, it's speaking the fucking truth. Who else is gonna speak the fucking truth, huh? I don't know what to fucking tell you. Maybe I actually like to fucking talk about this shit, and maybe I do want to get better. That, again, it's the analogy I can say is if you're a fan of sports, you want your sports team to improve. That's basically how it is. It's like that. I want the show to improve. I want the show to be popular. Or like it used to be. I want chicks to watch this shit. I want fucking people who I know that used to watch this shit to watch again, and we could talk about this shit. Because now, who the fuck cares? Like, come on here. You're honestly viewed as a weirdo, and it's like, if you're still a fan of this shit, and you're like, oh, you watch wrestling? Man, I used to watch wrestling back in the day. Now this shit sucks. And then, come on here. As a wrestling fan, is not anybody embarrassed to watch this shit? Like, I'm embarrassed if someone was to find out that I'm still a fan of wrestling, and what you're seeing right now, it's like fucking, what's stupid fucking wrestler? Like, for example, if they, for some reason, like, I don't fucking go on about and talk about which fan of wrestling I am, like, but imagine, if someone was to know I, for some reason, watch AEW, and then they fucking see, what, okay, you like wrestling, have you ever heard of, Nyla Rose? Are you a fan of that person? And it's like, what, a tranny? Like, give me a fucking break. Or fucking, What's a shitty wrestler? Like, what? Would I really be a fan of fucking Orange Cassidy or all these fucking queers? You know what I mean? Not just that. Fucking this any gay wrestler in WWE. JD Maduvia McGee, or come on here. What fucking world is it cool to call Damian Priest a bisexual Undertaker? How is that a fucking thing? How is that cool? And why would I fucking... Oh, are you a fan of fucking, Nakamura? Who the fuck's a fan of Nakamura? Ilja Dragunov and Ricochet. And then somebody was to find out that Ricochet's fucking fingers his own butthole. Yeah, I'm a fan of Ricochet. Yeah, that's what I want to fucking aspire to be like. Yeah, that finger-popping piece of shit asshole. And who the fuck wants to wrestle Ricochet knowing that this guy does what he does on his off time? That's a problem. Who the fuck? What wrestler wants to fucking work with these gay wrestlers? Seriously, every wrestler's so fucking gay now. They're all doing gay shit behind the scenes. Austin Theory fingering his own asshole too? What are we doing here? Let me get my reading glasses. And let's talk about this shit. Oh, Lord. Garbage. This shit swallows. Swallows like donkey piss. That's what it is. Garbage show, man. Garbage, garbage, garbage. So the show started with Gunter getting introduced by Ludwig Kaiser. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Ludwig Kaiser. He introduced Gunter. Gunter talks about, you know, I took her to the Intercontinental Championship to new heights, and I did that now again with the King of the Ring, and whatever. Oh yeah, they mentioned how there was controversy with the King of the Ring tournament, and you don't even see like Randy Orton to fucking talk about it. So like, if you're mentioning it, good stuff. If you're mentioning it, where is Orton? You know, where is that going on? Like, what are we doing here? If you're mentioning it, shouldn't you be doing something to build off from it? And the problem with a lot of this shit is, like, this also now, so Gunter is King of the Ring. And now he's going to be planned to maybe face Damian Priest potentially. So they're doing Damian Priest versus McIntyre at Clash of Castle. But again, it's heel versus heel. What are we doing here? What sense does it make for a heel versus heel duo? Okay? I get it that McIntyre is going to be treated like a babyface there. But that's stupid. And not just that. Like, this whole thing is stupid. Like, they're having heel versus heel? Like, how does that make any goddamn sense at all? To do heel versus heel matches. You know what I mean, folks? It just does not work. It just does not make any garbage sense at all. It really does not make any goddamn sense. Because it just makes you confused. And in what world is a normal person gonna keep on watching this shit? They're wondering who the fuck is a fucking goddamn heel here. Like, what are we doing? Ay. Now I gotta keep waiting for this my laptop. Right now it's a bit slow. Why would it be slow? Oh my god. I don't know. Nobody fucking cares about this garbage. Do. Okay. Alright, let's talk about this show now that we're back to normal. Okay, let's talk about this garbage show. Oh yeah, so much for like, oh yeah, another thing about this shit, right? Last week, you have Jey Uso, who won your big supposed stars, lose. Yet he was not on the show last week. I mean, he's not on the show this week. Again, you're ruining his momentum. Now his momentum, like, he loses last week and now he's done. What are we doing? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so Okay, so I'm trying to remember what is even said with this McIntyre. Okay, so not okay. So Damian Priest then comes out like after like oh you whatever. I took in now made the King of the Ring more prestigious, and I'm not gonna take any cookie cutters. Whatever. I'm trying to remember what he even said. I'm not gonna. The world I would championship lacks the prestige, and and I'm not gonna be a champion that takes shortcuts. Then we see Priest. Priest goes and says like, "I won't need any shortcuts to beat you. And there's something I could teach you business or two. That I wanted money in bank, and that gave me opportunity to win the championship whenever I want. And then like that's business apparently. That's what he said. And then Gunter said, I don't know, whatever. That's what Peter Priest said. Like if you want to know anything about business, then we can always handle this, whatever. And then McIntyre comes out. McIntyre. So it's like we see 3 heels. Again, it's like this is okay. Oh, why you care about the heel dynamic? Because it really matters, folks. Because again, having 3 bad guys, okay, again, or not like, again, 3 bad guys, no babyface at all. It lacks like again the intrigue. Like, what sense does it make as like a movie or TV show where you have 3 antagonists? They're talking like, and they're like fighting off. They're supposed to fight off within the bitter end for the. It's like again 3 bad guys. They're fighting who is the best villain. Like who the fuck really cares? You know what I mean? When there's like no babyface involved. Just saying. So McIntyre and Gunter have some face to face a little bit. Whatever, and the McIntyre like, CM Punk says breakout. CM Punk's been back for a few months, and a highlight has been me. Let's be honest, if I didn't injure him, he'd have been screwed up, get fired, and go nowhere. So you're welcome, Punk. Now back to my attention. I'm Pink the Damien. It sucks to see the leader that you suck as the leader of the German Day, and you need to start focusing on yourself in the World Championship. Let me now it's time for your geography lesson because they don't teach that in America, and I'm an American citizen, so don't you need to hate me? You see, here is British and whatever, and this is Scotland. This is the real Jew territory. The crowd won't be there to like you. And and that won't. And it says that won't work for you, because I know that a Jew. And I want you. If you want to know Jew's wife's name before they can fight, and then whatever. Braun Strowman comes out. So I mean, sure we got babyface to interrupt this, but it's like who the fuck really cares? Like why is Braun Strowman involved in this shit? Because he doesn't like bullies. Like what? I don't know. This was all just kind of weird. Again, 3 heels, like just whatever, and like, again, why is McIntyre and okay, Damian Priest and McIntyre, 2 heels fighting off for the World Championship, and that will be probably the main event. I don't think that's like good. I mean, by logic, McIntyre, he's gonna be the babyface here, but again, he's supposed to be the bad guy too, and. How does who the fuck you cheer for? That is the problem. Who are you gonna cheer for? That is so confusing. That is not good writing at all. You know what I mean? It's that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not how it's. That's like again. Let's say if Ministry Undertaker versus. For starters, let's compare this. Even in the Attitude Era, it's Ministry Undertaker versus Triple H. It's announced for the world title. Who the fuck are you cheering for? Okay, that is confusing. Again, it's heel versus heel. How does that make any much sense? And like, which person you feel like you want to cheer for when there's 2 of the fucking most hated people? You see, look at what happened when you had two heels face each other. But guess what? You had Austin, for example, back in the day in the Attitude Era, Taker versus Kane. Austin as the referee. It made sense. Okay? Because you made people, and look how they resolved that. Austin as the babyface fucking referee screwed both of them. And people like to fucking go back to say that was not a good idea, like I did not like the Crown World Champion. Should be respectful. Again, those fucking fans who complain probably have never really cared for the Attitude Era, or just the wrong fucking fans to fucking like wrestling. They're a fucking bunch of weirdos. That is how you make people care, because again, it leads to fucking shit to keep you fucking watching. What they're doing now, essentially, is something that they should not be doing, and that they would not even be doing in the Attitude Era. Because that's not how shit is done, or is supposed to be done. Okay, folks? But whatever. Braun Strowman defeats JD McDoofy Head McGee. This was not a squash match. So, McDoofy Head basically can survive Braun Strowman. How does that make any fucking sense? This should have been a fucking squash match. And then, I don't even know anymore. Judgment Day tries to get involved. And Carlito, and then, he overcomes the odds. This was a waste of time. Then, JD McGee got a steel chair after Braun Strowman was taking out everybody. And he hit Strowman with a chair. Strowman tried to act tough. Okay. Even when he tried to act tough, Strowman basically showed that he still got hurt. I think he legit got his back actually hit by the chair. And you could tell that that's not supposed to happen because, again, Braun Strowman's supposed to display some toughness. But you could tell that really affected him a lot. So, that kind of ruined his mystique. Not that his mystique was not ruined anyways, but whatever. So that actually legit basically hit him. And then that led to get it. Oh, Braun Strowman's chasing JD McGee the entire show, but he's like limping. But this did lead to the main event, which I do admire, but at the same time don't care. Backstage, Kathy Kelly interviews Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan says, "I had no idea that Dominic would plan to help me win and plan on being Becky Lynch. But the Revenge tour is not over, and I'm just getting started. And I'm gonna start by beating Liv Becky inside the steel cage." So they announced that because so they announced back in the Saudi show that Becky was going to invoke a rematch, and that was earlier in the show. My sources tell me on during the internet. See, you gotta follow Twitter or whatever. That it's gonna announce a steel cage. Who the fuck cares? You see, you shouldn't rely on Twitter to make people do shit on the show. Okay, first of all, to make you care. Just saying. I don't know anymore. Adam Pearce has suspended Braun after last week and denies Ricochet request of Breaker tonight after Ricochet requests a match with Dragunov instead for God knows what. Dragunov says he breaks men and I don't want to fight a broken man. He says I never have been broken. And then oh, I respect that. Let's have a banger and we'll bang each other right after the match. So, they literally made this match so they can have a good match for these fans. They just basically put on a match for themselves, just to entertain themselves. They just want to have a pre-match session before their little intercourse in the fucking bed later on. That's basically what the match, that's what these fucking shitty wrestling matches is. It's just all these stupid fucking fatty, no story garbage. That way it gets them hot and ready for a little session of fucking stupid bed. Because that's what all these fucking garbage matches are. No story, nobody cares, and this was a waste of time. And led to Braun Breaker anyways fucking coming out and basically taking out both of them, which that should have just happened literally like this. Instead, they had to waste our time, just did those garbage fucking match that nobody fucking cared about, and I was just fucking in the middle taking a shit while it happened, which was fucking shit! And Braun Breaker fucking takes them both out, which good. Good. But who the fuck, that could have been done like this. Back in the abs, you want to talk about abs here? Shit. Fucking in the abs here, you were to do shit where both wrestlers get hurt. You just, the match didn't even be fucking goddamn 50 minutes. Backstage, we see Awesome Truth. For some reason, they're getting ice cream. Apparently, say it. They say it. Kofi. Then we see Kofi and Xavier like, say it, man. What you want it? What you want it? So supposedly, it's racist to say chocolate now. Like, what sense does that make? Supposedly, it's racist to say chocolate because Miz was getting ice cream. Are we really getting woke now? Or are they trying to be funny where, okay, see, that's a woke argument, even though nobody would fucking care, even the woke crowd would not even fucking care about watching this shit. You know, that's something you could say about WWE, not even the woke people would fucking get what you're trying to do. Okay? Let's be for real here. I mean, sure, you got woke people watching WWE, that's why they're the reason why guys like Cody Rhodes is champion, and why, like, people like Nyla Rose and all these shitty people who are LGBT or fucking whatever, all these small shitty people or minority people winning title. It's because, and also obviously because of fucking Becky Lynch and all these people, they got pushes and blah blah blah. They're watching, they ruined the show, but even I think the woke people won't even get this shit, you know what I mean? Because it's retarded. And Karrion Kross, he's trying to... Okay, so Karrion Kross is trying to recruit Xavier Woods to join him. Again, out of all people to recruit, it's Xavier Woods? Why? In what world would you recruit Xavier? Like, what? And isn't Xavier, like, older than Kofi? Or just as old as Kofi? And then, like, Xavier... And then they're like, oh, it's your time to shine. You know, break off from Kofi. Like, who the fuck... What in what world should we care to Xavier to join that shit group? Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't even get it. I don't even get this shit, man. I don't get it. Like, who the fuck's gonna care even Xavier Woods to turn heel? Who the fuck would give a shit about that? We see the Archers of Pain to defeat the Creed Brothers. So much for the fucking Creed Brothers supposed to be in this big tag team. And they're just a bunch of jokes. They're literally fucking just jokes. And I mean, I can't think but think it's funny. Sheamus walking to the ring and then Braun Breaker is still like, oh, I'm not finished with you. Where are you? So he's doing the fucking I'm not finished with you. Where he did with Roman years ago. Except it's now more retarded and gayer. And the mystique of him is gone. Because he literally fucking hurt his fucking back. I wouldn't be surprised if he fucking injured. Let's be honest here. Sheamus like, oh fella, you know, I don't want to get my revenge for the Ludwig Kaiser. And then Ludwig Kaiser and him got in a brawl and no one really cares, so. I don't know. We see Becky Lynch went to live about Kira, so Saturday didn't go our way, but it's not about winning all the time. It's about getting better every time. So we either win or we'll learn, and we'll keep winning if we learn until it's time to walk away. You got this. Consider knee pads and walk away. Oh, it does not about winning. It's you live and learn. Oh yeah, that's very wisdomic. Not anybody cares. So yeah, that's what Becky Lynch said to Bird Lady. You see, Bird Lady, it just sucks that she does not look like seductive. She basically is Paige without the fun. You know how yeah, she kind of is Paige, except she's not Paige with the fun. You know what I mean? Paige had nice hair flowing, and you know she did not have to look like a fucking bird and have a stupid fucking look. You know, Paige was just fucking, you know, Paige. She was fucking actually fucking hot and like get it, you know, I don't know, gothic, sure, I don't know. She was just some chick from England. Like, oh, hello, I'm Paige. That's all you need. That's all you need. And then Paige was fucking great before her fucking surgeries and getting that you know, that Latino seed, unfortunately, in her, and that ruined her. I tell you that Alberto's career is cursed for life, and it deserves to be after what he did to Paige there. You know what I mean? Because come on, man, how dare you fucking ruin a natural bitch to fucking just turn her to what the fuck crap? You see, that's your curse, Alberto. That's your fucking curse. I don't know. I don't even care. My God, what a joke. Alberto career, fucking Toledo career. Oh my God, what a joke that career is. My God. From like winning the 40-man Royal Rumble to even being part of WrestleMania, being former champion, and now he's like, where is he now? He's wrestling in high schools? Wow. Wow. What the fuck did we go? Where did that go? But you know what the sad thing is? Alberto is better than so many of these fucking shitty people. And he's like fucking God. It's just, I mean, apparently he was like, again, he's probably like, either some bitch lied about him getting raped or some bullshit, or maybe he's actually that much of a madman. He fucked his own lonesome, like, but not even nobody cares. That's the thing. Nobody cares. Ay ay ay. Nobody cares about your lonesome, bro. Kyrie, why is every motherfucker getting a new theme? This fucking company is stupid. Everybody's getting a new shitty theme. How the fuck you expect people to get over, by the way, when they're all getting new themes? And again, okay, so Lyra Valkyria defeats Kairi Sane. So Kairi Sane, you know, she can lose to Nia Jax, but Nia, you know, again, Liv Morgan could beat Nia Jax. Where the logic is that? And then like Kairi Sane, she could beat her. I don't even care, man. It's like that's the problem with this logic. Nia Jax can lose to Liv Morgan. Not that I give a fuck. But she can beat Lyra Valkyria, who looks like the same as fucking Liv Morgan. Like, in terms of weight. I don't know. And then I guess she could be fucking... Nia Jax could be fucking two black bitches or whatever. Okay. Alright. Who, like, look like they're fucking on roids. Alright. Backstage, you see Io Sky has a tantrum and blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck cares? We see Damian Priest, like, he's wondering where the Judgment Day is, like, where's everybody's head at, blah, blah, blah. Carlito was there, like, you know, why are you here? How, don't you have a match with Ray or whatever? And then now, you know, everybody, this dissension between the Judgment Day and whatever, the secret bisexuals, I like to call them. And then, like, Dominic goes, you know what you did? You know, did you talk to Mommy? Yeah, I talked to Mommy, and, you know, I'm gonna make it right. Like, yeah, you better make it right, or else I'll have to put my own hands on things, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, who the fuck cares? Mysterio defeats Carlito. This match hasn't happened in 20 years. Sadly, they didn't build this match good enough to make you care, even it happened 20 years later. I mean, sadly, this was the only match someone cared about because, get it, it's Ray versus Carlito. Two people who actually, two only people, sadly, left in WWE on this show that you kind of care about. Because, get it, they're old wrestlers that, you know, they're pros. They're people who people give a fuck about and at least remember. Sadly, the match is whatever. Ray won. Instead of building this match up, like, after this whole deep feud, to be maybe, like, I don't know, finish at a SummerSlam, they just fucking end it on a fucking Raw. And Carlito's now a lackey again. So he hated being a lackey in LW, now he wants to be a lackey in the Judgment Day? Like, what are we doing here? And again, did you change Carlito's theme? Why are we changing everybody's fucking theme now? How is everyone gonna get over now? Imagine if they changed Stone Cold's theme, like, after a few fucking years. What a fucking sense does that make, folks? But we'll keep all the shitty themes in wrestling, you know? We'll keep Becky Lynch's shitty theme and all these shitty wrestlers' themes, and it's like, enough with this shit, okay? Enough. The only theme song I can actually, with full confidence, I would say that I actually like in this current generation is actually AJ Styles' theme. I think AJ Styles' theme is actually pretty cool. You know, it gets me a good groove. But obviously, I like fucking rockin' theme. This is why we need Jim Johnson back, or fucking somebody actually knows how to fucking write a fucking song. Why do we get these shitty people making these songs nowadays? And again, what is with these people fucking having this shitty Raw theme? And also, when was the last time you had Pyro for Raw and every show? Like, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, and how is it that Orton was on fucking to confront Gunter? You know, now it should have been something. Okay, Chad Gable was like, you know, Goldilocks and with the brain cells. You know, you don't come out. I want Otis to, you know, whatever. I don't know. You know, oh Otis, you know, I forgive you, but you know, you better prove yourself worthy or whatever. Otis fails to, because, I don't know, he wants to dance or something. He fails to beat Bronson Reed. Who the fuck cares? Chad Gable's fault. Then Chad Gable orders a meeting. He orders a meeting where it's Alpha Academy meeting, whatever. They have a big meeting, and basically Chad Gable says, I'm tired of losing, and I'm tired of bullshit, whatever. That's what he basically said. Oh, I'm tired of, all of you being like losers. And this is what happened to losers. And trust me, Otis, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. I'm going to teach you a bit of respect and discipline. So he takes the belt, and he was about to hit Otis. And again, in what fucking... I'm not going to lie to you, I watched Vince Russo's Raw review before this. Vince Russo and Dr. Christmas Sportskeeda. Again, they're logical. And again, I only watch it because, again, I can't watch this shit, man. I don't care. I'm like in the bathroom doing fuck all. I don't know, just doing other things than this shit. I like what I do basically is I like to get myself ready when I'm home. I like to shower, brush my teeth, whatever. I basically do that during Raw. That basically keeps me my brain muscles in like normalcy, because again, or just keep me content instead of falling asleep watching this shit. Because again, I don't want to fucking have to fall asleep during this shit and messes up my fucking nightly routines and God knows what. Because again, this shit sucks. So that's what I do to keep myself up and even know what's going on with fucking Raw. But what I do miss if I'm busy brushing my teeth and showering, blah, 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 at least I got Dr. Chris and Russo to keep reminding me what happened. But so, in what fucking world does Otis, a guy like Otis would fucking be so weak to Chad Gable? You know what I mean? What sense does that make? But anyway, Sammy comes out, he stops Chad Otis and blah blah blah, and he's like, Gable, like, you're blaming everyone but yourself. Why are you doing this? You're blaming everybody, week after week of complain about your faults about the Intercontinental Championship, but it's always yourself who's to blame, and blah, blah, blah. And Otis, you should listen to them, listen to the neckbeards instead of listening to Chad Gable. And you listen to yourself and do what's right, and then this led to Gable attacking Sammy, this fucking, again, why, like, Gable, like, again, why is Sammy, again, this is also the problem. Sami Zayn as the IC champion, no real story with him, but he's like, again, we have to find a story, we have to incorporate him with this stupid shit or whatever. I understand they're supposed to be feuding, yeah, I don't give a fuck though. It's like, what is that? I don't know. So what, we're gonna do another match with Gable and Sammy, and that's when Otis supposedly turns and whatever? I mean, they gotta do a different match, that's for damn sure, but watch this be a typical boring singles match when it happens. Whatever. But yeah, Chad Gable beats whatever. We got, next week is announced Mysterio versus Damian Priest. We've seen that match many fucking times, even before the whole Dominic turning becoming part of the Judgment Day. Well, who the fuck really cares? Out loud, the Authors of Pain versus the New Day. Who the fuck cares? And all these stupid matches are announced next week, and no one really cares. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark get interviewed how, we want number of contenders, man. We challenged like Jade Cargill and Bianca show up and whatever. Who the fuck cares? Okay, who the fuck's gonna see these? Want to see these She-Hulky bitches? And to get it all, Sonya Deville is there, and what makes you think you went out loudly? I guess I get it. Sonya Deville, she needs some penis. I get it. She needs it in a She-Hulk form. But chick, if you really need penis because you're that much of a lesbian, the Zooster got you covered. Just make sure you bring your chick too. Okay, that's for good stuff right there. But at the same time, who the fuck cares about this crap? Seriously. I don't know. We gotta have some fucking bitches doing hot shit on this show. You know what I mean? But no, it's fucking work rate bullshit or whatever. The main event, Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan retains, and this is Becky Lynch supposed to last match of contract. Who the fuck cares? Again, a waste of time of a steel cage. It's not like they use the cage or no one really cares. Oh, they're brawling up top. Oh, wow. Cage. Wow, cage match. Again, who the fuck really cares about women's goddamn wrestling? And who the fuck's gonna care when they're gonna try to pretend like they're the men doing, oh, get it, if the men can do it, women can do it too. Who the fuck cares? You know, but again, this match also exposed the problem with modern wrestling. And I mean, this show, nowadays the show exposes the problem when you don't have Vince there, when you have Kevin Dunn. Like them or not, Kevin Dunn would not have time pacing issues, okay? And now that they don't have Kevin Dunn there and Vince McMahon to make sure like how to pace their shows properly and like how to wrestlers to, you know, be up their game, because they're all like lazy and they're all fucking, you know, it's all loose, you know, on a show when it's, again, a show that's been on for 30 fucking years and they're like making mistakes that AEW's doing now. And again, it's been on for 5 fucking years, like God. Again, they're making rookie mistakes. They're showcasing Liv Morgan and Becky talking during the match when they're not supposed to, while like the Judgment Day came out. It's like, that's not what you should be doing. You know, so much for this whole how these wrestlers are supposed to protect the brand of this show. Like, why are they talking? Like planning spots, and what are we doing here? That's not what we're supposed to see as a viewer. And yet they are fucking terrible on how they make the camera cuts. The way they fucking showcase their camera cuts is stupid also. So they exposes the fucking wrestling world with that shit. But yeah, the Judgment Day came out, you know, Dominic was there, he was trying to help Becky win because, you know, that's his goal, because he wanted to help Mommy, you know. What sense does it make that why does Mommy care if Becky and Liv is champion? Why does that fucking matter? Shouldn't that by logic when Mommy comes back, I hate that calling, that sounds so fucking simpy. If Becky comes back, should she not care who's the champion? I mean, won't it be better if fucking Liv is champion, she'll fucking beat the shit out of her? Won't that make her a bit happier? I don't know. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone type of shit? I don't know. I don't even care. Well, I don't know. Dominic freaking, you know, tries to help Becky and, you know, Judgment Day and whatever, but Braun Strowman shows up. They're all here like, oh, I'm finished with you. And then, oh, that accidentally led to Becky losing the match because she got face first with the cage. I think because of Dominic. I don't fucking care. Something with Strowman and Dominic, and then Liv Morgan escaped the cage with the door. That's how she won. And then the show ends with basically her and Dominic. But they cut off that moment because, again, this stupid show doesn't know how to pace herself with 3 fucking hours! 3 hours of garbage! You have a 3-hour time frame, you can't fucking do shit anymore. I mean, you don't even do overtimes anymore, but why do you even need overtimes anyways, you stupid fucking company with 3 hours? Fucking 3 hours is already too fucking long. And your pay-per-views is like shorter than that now. But seriously, 3 hours and whatever. But anyway, so fucking Dominic, whatever, he's there. He's looking at Liv. Liv is more looking at him. And then Liv kisses Dom, you know, whatever. And Dom's looking at, oh, I like dudes. Okay, I like dudes. I was converted when you know, the gay pride shit with Obama, he legalized, you know, I like dudes now, I'm sorry. Or I like manly women. I don't know. I guess during his development, it was not good. Watching WWE with all the She-Hulks coming in, it's definite children. But yeah, fucking Liv Morgan kisses him, and then like, oh wow, she's smiling, and like Dom is like disgusted. I'm just thinking to myself, why didn't they do a kissing segment with Dominic and Rhea Ripley if they want to showcase their supposed love relationship, but they'll do it with Liv? Like, how does that make any fucking sense? You know, again, aren't they supposed to be actors? Like, oh, because Becky's real life, but I mean, oh no, Rhea's with the buddy. Okay, are they professionals? Like, I understand, oh yeah, respecting the relationships. I mean, then why, I don't know, then why even do shit like that if apparently they're comfortable? Again, if you're doing a love story, you're supposed to even try to showcase some kissing shit. I mean, I'm a guy. I don't want to see really men and women. I mean, but it's a normal shit. Again, obviously, I'm a fucking guy. I'd rather see chicks kissing or whatever. But again, when you're writing a love story, like this whole love triangle shit, shouldn't fucking Mommy and Dom try to fucking show some fucking embrace moment with each other? Actually show them how they actually fucking supposedly love each other? It's been fucking how many 2 fucking years and you have done shit like that? even give. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. It's just poorly written shit. And now you remember that you gotta do kissing segments in wrestling? Whatever, man. I don't care, man. But anyways, and who cares if this is if Becky's last match? You know she's not leaving, because this fucking company, they'll rather care about, because again, it's NXT shitty people. They care about their NXT people more than fucking legends like Edge. And look, Ed now is going to probably be injured and out for months with his fucking shitty ankle. Whatever. I mean, whatever. That was Raw for you. The only positive I can say is that they had something that basically led to the main event, which was the whole Judgment Day thing. Which, fine, you know, that's not terrible. But at the same time, I don't care about the people. I don't care about the fucking show. Boring motherfuckers. It's unmemorable. So God bless our fucking troops and the men or women wearing uniform. And, you know, the people who, the soldiers who died, it's a nation. But, you know, sadly the show sucks. It's not ever memorable. Whatever happened to wrestling shows not having the excuse of fucking Memorial Day? And only again, the ratings are going down anyways. Who fucking cares if the ratings go down anyways on this fucking shit? It just goes to show your shit sucks. But come on, explain the logic if, like, fucking, I don't know, NBA Finals, the fucking NBA Championship's going on right now. What does that tell you if the fucking ratings are better for that shit? Just saying. I mean, it's been better for every time. It just goes to show that your show is a shit. Stop the excuses, please. And stop these long pacing garbage. Learn how to pace your shows properly. Both WWE and AEW. And stop with these long match mark bullshit. Anyways, that's all I'll say. I'm just keep real. Get your games closed by Miss Spy, Miss Bitch go. Oh shit, oh shit. That's all I'm done gonna say. Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. Unmemorable. And broadcast.